and today is Participants Day, and I will start on behalf of CCB and will share with you information about our further activities and projects. And also, I will be very glad if you will have some comments and maybe suggestions on this. And first of all, I want to remind you a little bit about the CCB work. And we are working in the Baltic Sea region, as you already may know, that the Baltic Sea is not an ecological state, and it has a huge pressure from human activities, and one of the main ecological problems for the Baltic Sea is eutrophication. And also we have a huge pressure from hazardous substances which come from the catchment area as well, and it creates not good condition for biodiversity, and we have continuing decrease of species and habitats in the Baltic Sea. One more horizontal issue which we have, not only in the Baltic region, it's climate change, and we have a different kind of climate change consequences in the Baltic Sea. It's increasing of average surface water temperature, and also coastal erosion and many other not good consequences. And as a coalition of environmental organizations in the region, we have our main goal to promote the protection and improvement of the environment and nature resources of the Baltic Sea region for present and future generation. And we are working in four directions, in four working areas. It's eutrophication, biodiversity, hazardous substances, and maritime. And practically we have two more working groups in our organization. It's use group and communication group, because it's also a very important part of our work, because use is our future and communication is key for everything, and it's very important in our work as non-government organization. And one very simple example of interconnection between our work among working areas is we have our own only whale in the Baltic Sea. It's Baltic carbon porpoise, and this species is in danger. And because of and it's not possible to save only this particular special species. We have to save home of this whale, and we need to protect habitat for this species. And in this case, so practically it's a problem of biodiversity working area, because it's animal. But if we will working only in this direction, it will not help, and we should work all together, and we should work in try to decrease eutrophication and hazardous substances load, and also we need to work in maritime, because a lot of maritime activities underwater noise, wind farms, and some other harmful installation on coastal area can affect this species and create even worse conditions for them. And also, so we all need to work together. And how we do this? We do advocacy. So CCB is an observer in HELCOM, and also we try to work in regional and also in national levels through our member organization in different countries, and also in EU level too. We also try to promote information about this ecological state of Baltic Sea and promote information about some particular problem in the region. And also we are working in different places of Baltic Sea region for our member organization, and our member organization have a lot of field projects in different parts of the Baltic. And also one very important part of our work is information and environmental education. And here in the River University, we also work through the environmental education. We do different educational courses. Not only River University, we also have 2 more. And here we can talk also about this source to sea approach, because we have River University and it's mostly for people from different sectors which connected with water resources, and but mostly for academia and for professionals from different kinds of sphere. And we also have courses like our Common Baltic. It's like oldest educational course in CCB. Now it's mostly for young people, and in this course we are sharing information about Baltic Sea, sharing like good practice, how we can protect our ecosystems, and also we engage young people to come up with project ideas and implement these project ideas in their area or with their community. And one more course, the Baltic Ocean Literacy School. It's a course mostly about like maritime and coastal issues. And we implemented this course this year for the first time, this spring. And like we have 2 topics, it's maritime issues and coastal issues. And it was online version edition. And here, I will say maybe a little bit more, because this course implementing the health of maritime working area, and I am coordinating this process. And we have some problem during implementation of this course. In CCB we have a lot of experts, and we also involved experts from the HELCOM, for example, and some external experts as well. But course, on my opinion, was quite good, but we gathered not enough participants. It was about maybe 20 people, but for online course, it's not enough, so we can cover more. And here, maybe because it's online format, and like after pandemic, people are a bit tired of this online conference, and it's not easy to sitting in front of the computer. But we tried like different format and tried to involve people actively and try to organize some kind of discussions and group works and so on. And also suggested to try different kind of tools. But anyway, we gathered not so many people as we want. And of course, for me personally, like a coordinator of this course, I have a dream or plan to make it maybe offline, maybe partly, or combine this format. And I think if we talk about university experience, it's very good to have a partner organization and to organize such kind of activity on the coastal area, and maybe to have partners with some local organization or university. And so I'm like really open if you have some ideas how we can promote this initiative and how we can improve it and gather more people, because I think it's we have a lot of knowledge which worth to share and spread, and so and we have a capacity for this. So maybe you will have some suggestion how we can organize it next time. We discussed among our colleagues. We discussed that probably we can organize mixed format online, and after that offline format, because next year we will have a ministerial meeting of HELCOM in Latvia, and yes, and maybe we can somehow combine it, and maybe to specify a target audience, for example, choose teachers or students or NGO representatives or so on, and choose some specific topic. So we are very open, and also I personally will be very thankful to you if you will help us to share information about these activities. And one more educational course, it's for young people, our common Baltic. We are organizing this course since 1992, and it's actually a coming course. It will happen in the end of September and beginning of October. It will happen in Poland, and it will be for young people, like very young, 16 to 20 years old. And here we also will talk about public participation in water protection, water quality, and plastic pollution. And we will talk about organic farming and sustainable solution for agriculture, and how we can protect our water bodies using these kind of measures. And also we will talk about water management. And here we know that we will have a group of students from Ukraine, and also we invite young people from the neighboring country, not only from Baltic region, but also from other countries. And if you have some audience, or maybe you have students who might be interested to participate in this educational camp, I would say, we will be very happy if you can share this information. If you don't mind, I will ask Eva to share this invitation among participants list. And one more initiative which I want to share with you. It's Environmentals Without Border. In our network, we have this issue with Russian invasion to Ukraine, and war is going on, and also situation in Belarus. Some of our organization closed now, and it's not possible to continue work. And we can, we had this idea that practically Coalition of Clean Baltic is coalition of environmental organization, but now we start thinking that maybe not only for organization, but maybe also like personal participation also can take place here, because some of our experts can work on behalf of some organization anymore, or sometimes we have like for example some experts from academia who might not be represent some environmental organization, but also we want to see them like experts in our network. And also here we're talking that maybe not only we should work as a network not only in Baltic Sea region, but also invite people from other countries who have a view to share experience and contribute to our work. So we have this idea of environmental without border. project, and the main idea is establishing and maintaining transboundary environmental protection expert network and database of their experience, and organize effective cooperation among them and coalition of environmental NGO. So, during these 16 months, we are going to implement two initiatives. We want to develop this shadow plan. Maybe you know that we have Baltic Sea Action Plan, and last time we prepared a Baltic Shadow Plan, implementation plan, which we prepared in cooperation with WWF, and it's kind of assessment of current situation and also suggestion from the civic society organization what we can improve, and usually we have like more strict suggestion how we can protect Baltic Sea than official Baltic Sea Action Plan. And this next year we're going to do like kind of the same work. So we want to develop new shadow Baltic Sea Action Plan and also to make it visible. So we are planning to organize some kind of information campaign around this Baltic Sea Action Plan, and also present this plan to Helcom. Maybe before ministerial meeting, maybe a little bit after, I'm not sure now. And the second initiative is to develop recommendation for restoration of water ecosystem in Ukraine in Baltic Sea basin. So it's like a very western part of Ukraine, Lviv region mostly, and we have our partner and like not partner, member organization there, Ecotera, and some other partners too. And here, like maybe it sounds a bit ambitious plan because war is going on and situation is changing every day, and it's very difficult to do some kind of assessment and even do some maybe. But we just want to attract attention to this like very hot topic for us, and we want to start this work. So and here it's very important to create some kind of network, some kind of people who are ready to work in this sphere, and to assess environmental challenges in Baltic Sea area in Ukraine, and discuss solution to improve water quality among the experts and the community in Ukraine, and prepare a recommendation for the Green Recovery Plan. But now we talk only about this Ukrainian part of Baltic Sea catchment area, so like very western territory, which not so affected by direct military attack. And present this recommendation to Baltic Sea region decision makers, including Helcom and also regional donor. So like we have a plan to continue this fundraising work and continue this work in the future, and to help first of all our Ukrainian colleague in this area. So, and we will have like kick-off meeting for this project in September, and we also send this information to you if you want to join as an expert, or if you are interested in this topic. It will be very good if you can attend this meeting, and we we'll present our future activities, and we will discuss both of these directions.